Good morning. Welcome to Inside Talk Show. Inside Talk Show, it's an inside job. Life is an inside job. I'm going to continue. Actually, I'm going to start reading a new book from James Allen. It's titled Out from the Heart. They're short chapters, so let's dive in. Chapter 1, The Heart and the Life. As the heart, so is the life. The within is ceaselessly becoming the without. Nothing remains unrevealed. That which is hidden is but for a time. It ripens and comes forth at last. Whatever we have in our heart, which we've learned, team, we have learned. Whatever we have in our heart, subconscious mind, will bear fruit, ripen, and come to pass and be the results in our life. Our conscious mind, our thinking mind, our intellectual mind has the seeds, the thought seeds that we're getting every day. Positive, negative, good, bad, ugly, everything. But once they drop down into our heart or our soil, they will start to gestate, ripen, grow, and bear the fruit, which are the results in our life. Okay? So when I'm talking about the heart, let's think about the subconscious mind, okay? As the heart, so is life. Just again, team. As the heart, so is life. The R stands for results in our outside world. As in the heart, so is life. The within is ceaselessly becoming the without. Nothing remains unrevealed. That which is hidden is but for a time. It ripens and comes forth at last. Seed, tree, blossom, and fruit are the fourfold order of the universe. Seed, thought, tree, subconscious mind, blossom, growing, fruit, our results, are the fourfold order of the universe. From the state of a man's heart proceeds the conditions of his life. So proceeding from our subconscious mind, from the state of a man's heart, our subconscious mind, proceed the conditions of his life. His thoughts blossom into deeds, and his deeds bear the fruitage of character and destiny. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. I love that. Seeds are in our top subconscious mind. Soil, bottom, subconscious. Seeds, conscious, soil, subconscious. Body is the vessel and the conduit with which the fruitage comes from us, right? By their fruits, you'll know them. Look at the people around you. Look at yourself. What fruit are you bearing? What fruit are you bearing? And that means what do you see in your life? What fruit are you bearing? Life is ever unfolding from within and revealing itself to the light, and thoughts engendered in the heart at last reveal themselves in words, actions, and things accomplished. As the fountain from the hidden spring, so flows forth a man's life from the secret recesses of his heart. We can't hide anything. We can feel one another. And we might not be exactly right if our intuition isn't super fine. We might not exactly know what's up with a person, somebody we know, or a stranger, but we know something is up. We can feel it. We can feel their heart. We know what's in their mind. Not exactly, but we can't hide anything. It oozes out of us. It literally does. Sorrow and happiness, suffering and enjoyment, fear and hope, hatred and love, ignorance and enlightenment are nowhere but in the heart. They are solely mental conditions. Dare I say, he is admitting, well, he already knows, look. Psychology, the word, the Greek meaning originally, the study of the soul or the spirit. Subconscious mind, our psyche. What is in our heart of hearts? This heart is just a a sack of tissue that pumps our blood. But the true meaning of our heart, what's in our heart, what's in our emotions, is here in our subconscious mind. Whatever is in our heart will come to pass, good or bad. Whatever you're getting emotionally involved with, whatever you get under your skin, will show up in your life in some form or another. That's why people say it's so important to guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your mind, guard your heart, because whatever gets past the gates will come out in your world. So, people say thoughts become things. Let's get more specific. Thoughts mixed with emotions becomes things. What are you emotionally involved with? We've been talking a lot this week. We be emotionally wrecked and ravaged and taken here and there by a lot of things. We are just allowing things into our precious heart, getting emotionally involved. Just frivolous, ridiculous things. What someone's wearing, what someone's eating, what someone's opinion of something is. We're taking it personal. We're getting emotional about it. Man is the keeper of his heart, the watcher of his mind, the solitary guard of his citadel of life. Ooh, this is good. Man is the keeper of his heart, the watcher of his mind, the solitary guard of his citadel of life. As such, he can be diligent or negligent. I confess, before anybody watching, I was, and still can be if I don't stay on top of it, negligent. Just a sleeping guard, right? People say you're just asleep. I was a sleeping little baby. I did not care what came in. I wasn't even aware. But when the result of my life got so just disturbing and painful, I'm like, what is up with this? And then at first you look outside, whose fault is it? What am I doing wrong? What's going on? I blame this, blame that. The answer's always in here. I'm responsible. Yeah, were some people jerks? Sure. Was some situations bad? Sure. Were some tragic? Absolutely. But that's life. I can't control that. I can only control what is in my heart of hearts, how I think of it, how I process things. So, as such, he can be diligent or negligent. He can keep his heart more and more carefully. He can more strenuously watch and purify his mind, and he can guard against the thinking of unrighteous thoughts. This is the way of enlightenment and bliss. I'm going to stop right there. This is so good. I love James Allen, but his writings are like fireworks in my heart. I don't know how else to describe it. Guard your mind. Guard your heart. Guard your mind. Guard your heart. These little antennae up here, if you can see that, these represent our five senses, and these arrows coming in are the outside world. What you see, hear, smell, taste, touch. We're inundated these days by so much information, and they come in our minds. We can think, we can create original ideas, or we just have other people's ideas floating around in our minds. But it's up here in our conscious mind where we can kick them out. We have the option to kick them out or not, to reject. I'm not into that. Changing the station, right? It's like if you hear a station you don't like, I don't like that. Say rock music. You start hearing rock music. You're like, I'm not into that. You change the station. And then you put like jazz. And then you love it. So it gets emotionally in your heart. But if rock came in, you didn't like it. Oh, I hate it. This is so stupid. I hate people that you're getting emotionally involved with it. So you're only going to see rock in your world. Guard your mind. It's up here, our conscious thinking mind, where we receive information from the outside world, but we have a choice if we're going to get emotionally involved in it. And if we get emotionally involved with it, it will bear fruit in our life. So if you look at your life and you don't like the fruit, ask yourself, what are you getting emotionally involved with? What's going on into your subconscious mind? What are you seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching in your world? Who are you hanging around with? What books are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What accounts do you follow? How does it make you feel? Because however it makes you feel will show up in your world. And so you're a victim to yourself, really. You're an innocent little bystander, your little precious mind. But you're in control. Always remember that. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday. It's going to be August on Monday. What do you want to do for August? Set goals. If you need help setting goals, message me. And if you want to be on my email list, please message me your email and I will add you for special goodies. Have a wonderful weekend.